On, some very strong numbers came in from Affle India, especially on the revenue side. In the second quarter, the revenues went up 103%, and for the first half of the year, the revenues were up 90%. However, the margins declined on higher employee costs. Anuj Khanna Soham, the chairman and managing director and CEO at Affle India, joins in now to talk about that. Anuj, good morning and season's greetings to you and your entire team at Affle. Thanks so much for joining us. It has been a really strong quarter as well as the first half for you. Tell us a little bit about what the growth triggers are for the second half, and is this kind of performance sustainable?
Well, thank you for having me on your show. Absolutely delighted that our team has done a fantastic record-breaking performance in the first half of this year. Whether you look at it from year-on-year basis or quarter-on-quarter basis, every metrics, including margins, I think I'm super proud that we have a very bottom line sensible business which is growing with financial fundamentals. Growing profits almost 77% year-on-year is fantastic by any stretch of imagination. So we are playing on the front foot, we're investing in our team and global presence and growing on a very broad basis across industry verticals, across geographies. And I'm very, very bullish and confident that our team is in very, very good spirit and is, having good numbers behind us is a perfect way to, enter into H2.
Anuj, yes, absolutely. Tell us the story behind the numbers. They look very good. What's driving it? What are advertisers saying? I mean, we know that spending on digital is only going up. By how much? What are the big triggers and trends that you're noticing?
Well, like I said, we have broad-based growth happening across customer categories and categories E, F, G, H, which is, e-commerce, entertainment, education tech, financial services, food tech, FMCG, gaming, government, and even healthcare. I think across all these industry verticals, we're seeing across geographies that the customers are increasingly embracing digital. And especially across global emerging markets where Affle has a very unique business presence and business model, which is cost per converted business users. And delivering ROI-linked value creation for advertisers is making it much more easier for them to adopt us as their preferred mobile marketing platform. And we're seeing it consistently. We've started sharing our case studies. We shared 3 case studies of our customers in the last earnings presentation. We have done another 3 case studies to share with our investors so that people can really understand the story behind the numbers. What is it that Affle does? What kind of capabilities our platform has, whether it's on video ads, whether it's vernacular, whether it is, more verticalization as a strategy, going on connected devices, location proximity, and doing basically the full power of our platform is reflected in the essence of the case studies that we have shared.
But you mentioned an important metric, cost per converted user.
Yeah.
Yes. So can you tell us by how much that is improving? Are you basically able to charge your customers higher for every conversion that's happening through the ad?
Well, the way to look at it is that our business model is fundamentally a function of how much ROI that we generate for the advertisers. And when we generate, so what is the value of a new conversion or new user for an advertiser? And then we take a function of that and say that a part of that should come to us as, delivering the ROI to the advertiser. So we call it the cost per converted user. And it's an ROI function because once the user is converted, the advertiser is assured of a certain ROI. And we take a certain part of that ROI for us. It's not a cost plus business model. It's a value linked business model. So how much value are we generating for the advertisers and consequently taking a part of it? Until the last quarter, our CPCU rates were around 41, 42 rupees per conversion. I think this time you would have seen a better mix where over 50 rupees CPCU is the average aggregate CPCU we are earning. And that's a function of how our business is shifting, as a mix between international markets and India. So until last quarter, we were almost 50% Indian international. And as of H1, on a consolidated basis, we are almost 60-40 in favor of international.
Okay.
So the ability to charge more is higher in international markets than in India. But overall, the mix is very positive and very, very broad-based improvement.
So what does that translate in terms of profitability too? Margins for the quarter came in at about 19%. Could you tell us what they will look like going forward, maybe H2?
So there are 2 important points that I want to make here. One, that the margins organically for our business have been, at least for EBITDA, has been around 25% consistently. And we are a asset-light, scalable tech internet platform. So there will be margin efficiencies as we scale. Now, one of the reasons for our scale has also been the recent acquisition of Jam, which is a lower margin business. When we acquired them, they were just about breaking even. And now, in combination together over the last 3-4 months, we've been able to grow their business as well as their profitability. So overall, I think we should expand back, let's say in the next 2 years or so, to that 25% EBITDA range over time once we bring higher profitability on the Jam business as well.
Okay, so that's on Jampp, but can you tell us what is the cash on the books at the moment and any more acquisitions that you have lined up? Because you've done several in the past which have come through very well. Any more that we can look forward to in the next 12 to 18 months?
We have a very strong and sensible balance sheet with very little borrowings, good amount of cash, and as you can see, the profits are increasing. Most of the profits are getting translated into cash flows from operations. So we have a very, very fundamentally sound, financially fundamental, bottom line sensible business. We have been acquisitive all along, and we will continue to be even in the long term. But in the short term, I have no guidance to give. We will keep waiting appropriately. When we find the right opportunity, we will certainly do a transaction, and the cash on the balance sheet will be put to good use towards growth, both organically as well as inorganically.
Oh, okay, all right, got that. Thanks very much, Anuj, for joining in and explaining the business dynamics. That's Affle, good quarter for them.